Are you ready to get to some serious talking? Happy birthday, Geminis. It's Gemini season. Let's talk about it. Hello, good people. It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstro, back with another birth chart sale. This is for my Gemini people. Happy birthday, Geminis. I have one of my own. He's getting ready to turn 16. I love the Gemini energy. This is my Gemini birth chart sale starting today, May 20th, until June 20th, midnight. This is for all Gemini sun signs, moon signs, and the rising sign ascendant. So you can book, you've got choices, you got options. A natal birth chart reading, a solar return chart, which, may be the day before, the day of, or the day after your birthday. It gets back to the degree and the minute, so you may have a different ascendant. But it does take a snapshot of this year of life for you on your solar return, your birthday, what you will experience and go through. Very, very important and extremely helpful. And then a secondary progression chart. So you could be a Gemini, but in your progress chart, you may be rocking as a Cancer, Leo, or OG Virgo. And you want to know that. That can switch, every 20, 30 years, depending on what degree your sun was at. So if you're at the point where you're like 30 years old, you definitely want to do it because you may be vibrating as a Cancer or on your way to a Leo. All right. Secondary progression is very helpful and very powerful. So who's Gemini? It's a masculine energy, the mutable air sign, right? My term of endearment, no offense, I call Geminis the verbal slut. But I mean that with the best intentions because, I'm a Virgo and I love how Gemini initiates communication. They'll talk to anybody, anywhere. They get all the data and input, right? And they want a lot of output. Like a Gemini moon, they need to emotionally communicate or else they'll get frustrated, stressed, and angry. Gemini risings and the sun, all of them very gifted with their hands. These people are extremely artistic and talented. They are the Jack and Jane of all trades and the master of them as well. Don't get it twisted. Gemini can multitask better than everyone. They can deal with stress and anxiety. And, you really want to understand the natal birth chart. It's the map of your life and the remembrance of your soul. So I encourage you, Geminis, to, whether you're a sun, moon, or rising, to reach out, take advantage of this birth chart sale. You got two options. First, the big shebang. It's the 40 to 50 minute custom video summary of your life. You can even email me a picture. I'll put it in there. I put music in there. You have transits broken down and explained, your chart, and videos of your planetary placements, plus after you absorb it, we schedule it, a 30-minute Q&A to go over your chart, ask any extra questions. This is normally priced at $350. For you, Gemini, it's only $305. It's a great sale, a big sale, and, I just love the Gemini energy, right? My firstborn, the truth. So, option number two, we need two Geminis, right? But it's for everybody. But you can book a live 90-minute birth chart reading. Used to be 65, now it's 90-minute chart reading via Zoom, where you can ask live questions. We break down the entire natal birth chart. Got to get my Gemini going, right? You get videos of your placements, the chart, and the recording as well. And this is normally $250 for you Gemini Sun, Moon, Risings. It's only $206. You got to email me to book it directly, eric@BigEAstrology.com. And that's ERERIC, right? Eric with a C. Eric@BigEAstrology.com. And get on the calendar today. May is pretty all booked up, so we're going to start booking in June. But please reach out and let's book your Gemini birth chart sale today. Happy birthday, Gemini. They're the trickster. They're the mimic. They're the court gesture. They are highly intelligent. And don't forget, Gemini risings, you got Jupiter going into your second house. on June 9th, and Uranus on July 7th, coming into your, sun, moon, or rising, your first house for Gemini risings. So there's a lot going on for you energetically, right? And you still have Jupiter in your chart until June 8th. So I encourage you to expand your mind and consciousness and to reach out to me, Eric at BigEAstrology.com, to really celebrate your birthday properly. And don't, feel bad if you're a Gemini moon or rising, it's not your birthday, and you're like a Pisces or an Aquarius or whatever, Taurus. Hey, you got Gemini moon or rising, you still could take advantage of this birth chart sale. And that's sort of my special treat to you guys, not to just do the sun sign, but to do the big three, so people have opportunities to take advantage of my sales. All right? Happy birthday, Geminis. Happy birthday to my son. And I hope you guys enjoy Gemini season. Remember, it's mutable, so it's transition. A little bit of spring, a little bit of summer. All right? And a lot of astrology. Gemini birth chart sale. BigEAstrology. May 20th until June 20th, midnight. Peace.